Hey guys, it is Carrie Bojarski here. Want to share with you about day 18 of my Ultimate Reset. Today just has been a great day. Things just keep getting better and better. With the Ultimate Reset, I was prepared, I was ready, and then it was one of those things that I even questioned myself, can I do this? Is it something that I'm strong enough to do? And, funny thing is if we don't think about it and just do it, our brains are going to try to talk us into going back to comfort foods that we used to do or used to have, or old habits, that we had with food. It will challenge you because just like with anything, like say when you first started eating candy, sugar, pop, especially the pop with the bubbles, when you're little, that's kind of spicy and kind of burns your throat, but it's one of those things that with repeated exposure, we develop a liking for it, then a craving. So what I found with this personally is the more I fed myself healthy food, the more I crave it. Funny thing is, on my way to Wegmans today to pick up only 5 things for this week that I needed, you end up needing less and less groceries as the weeks go on because it seems like the bulk of your purchases are before the start of week 1, because a lot of people don't have, the spices or the healthy foods, that are needed for the reset, and don't let that hinder you, because a lot of those are going to be staples in your new way of eating. With the habits that you're going to create, and you're just going to love the way you feel by nourishing your body, that it's a no-brainer, to continue with those food staples. And that's what we're doing here. And it's funny, we found things are actually more tasty than we had thought. So, just by having that exposure. And today, I'm driving up to Wegmans on my way to the grocery store, and all of a sudden this thought pops into my head about how delicious and satisfying and yummy a tablespoon of guacamole would be. And then just after that thought passed, I thought, who is this person? Who is this person in this car? Because that is not me. That is not something that I would have wanted as a satisfying snack, so to speak. But my body has learned that it likes it when I'm eating healthier food, and it's more productive. My body works better, when I'm eating healthier food. So I guess my point is we crave what we eat. So we've trained our bodies to crave the things we crave at this point in time, and if you want to change that, it is doable. It is very doable. Yes, there was a point in time in week 2 where I felt like the end was so far away, and week 2 is the release phase, so it was one of those things where my release for me wasn't with poop. Some people think that release means poop, but it wasn't with that. It was a release of my emotional connection with food. And I'm at that point, in this place in my life right now on day 18 where I can separate, food for nourishment and what I need to survive versus food that I don't. I was at a little home gathering party tonight, and yeah, there was food there. Yes, I had my dinner before I went there, and I took my gallon of water, just in case, had my water with me. But I wasn't tempted for the food at all because I had already nourished my body. So my body didn't even crave it, didn't want it, didn't need it. And it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good to leave there. And if I've gotten anything from this Ultimate Reset, it's empowerment, and I don't even want to say control. It's not control over food. It is empowerment to know that I persevered over something that was challenging, and I've come out a better person because of it. So not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm going to tell you that it's going to be worth it. So if it's something that you're considering, message me. You can comment below. You can private message me. I will be honest with you about my experiences and what I experienced with the Ultimate Reset. I would do this again in a heartbeat, and I will say that with every video from now until the end, and probably what I continue to do after, to give you guys updates on how things are going. But I'm being honest with you about that. It has been, I just feel like I'm just a new person with my thoughts, my feelings, and it resonates with every other thing in life. Things are falling into place now. My brain doesn't feel so scattered. I'm not as overwhelmed. So wish you a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.